welcome back. So, what if the only way to win is to destroy everything? Episode 7 of Invincible Season 4, titled Don't Do Anything Rash, doesn't just raise the stake, it completely obliterates them. This episode is brutal, emotional, and honestly one of the most shocking chapters the series has ever delivered. It starts with a flashback that changes everything we thought we knew about the Viltrum Empire. We see a rebellion on a worker planet, slaves trying to fight back, and instead of mercy, Thrag pushes for genocide, not suppression, not punishment, straight up wiping out 25% of the population. Even worse, Emperor Argal agrees. That moment tells you exactly who Thrag is, but then things take a turn. Argal is assassinated and Thrag takes control. What follows is one of the most disturbing sequences in the show, a full-on purge. Viltrumites slaughters each other in the streets until only the strongest remain. And from that bloodbath, Thrag rises as the absolute ruler. Back in the present, Theodos sees this as their only chance. If they are ever going to stop Thrag, it has to be now. So the coalition makes a decision. They are going to Viltrum and they are ready to die doing it. There's this airy calm before the battle, characters recording goodbye messages talking about their last wins. You can feel it, nobody expects to come back. Even Nolan Grayson knows it. He has a quiet moment with his son Mark and Oliver, trying and struggling to say that he loves them. He doesn't fully get the words out, but they understand. And that makes what comes next even harder to watch. When they finally reach Viltrum, they fly through what looks like a planetary ring, but it's not debris, it's corpses. Thousands of dead Viltrumites frozen in space, a reminder of the Scorch virus and how fragile even this invincible race really is. And then the trap is sprung. Thrag is waiting, the battle explodes instantly. It's chaos, pure, relentless chaos. The coalition throws everything they have at him. There's a weapon that weakens Viltrumites, fighters like Battle Beast going all out, Space Racer joining the fight with planet level firepower. But none of it feels like enough because every time Thrag shows up on screen, someone pays the price. Oliver charges him and gets absolutely destroyed. Thrag rips him apart, tears off his arm, shatters his jaw, and calls him weak. Then he turns to Mark, and when Mark attacks, Thrag isn't even impressed. That's how big the gap is. Meanwhile, Nolan tries to reason with him, but Thrag offers him something chilling instead. Come back, rebuild, rule again. For a moment, you almost feel the pull of it, but Nolan refuses, and their choice steals everything. Because what happens next? Um changes the entire universe. In a desperate final move, the coalition targets Viltrum itself. They fire a blast straight into the planet's core, and Nolan, Mark, and Theodos chase it down. Thrag follows, and then Viltrum explodes. Just like that, the home of the Viltrumites gone. It's massive, irreversible moment. You think this is the turning point. You think maybe they have won, but this is invincible. Nothing is that simple. Right after the explosion, Theodos calls for surrender, and Thrag responds by decapitating him. No hesitation, no mercy. Then he turns on Nolan, on Mark. He nearly kills both of them. Just when it feels like he's about to finish it, he stops because there aren't enough Viltrumites left. Instead of ending them, he chooses something worse. He leaves with the remaining Viltrumites. That decision is terrifying because it means this war isn't over. It's just moving somewhere else. Weeks later, Mark wakes up, barely alive, broken but alive. Nolan survives, Oliver survives too, but barely. He's been rebuilt with cybernetics, missing part of himself, both physically and mentally, and the coalition leaderless until Ellen steps up. But the biggest realization comes at the very end. The Viltrumites are gone. No one knows where they are until Mark figures it out. They are going to Earth, and that's when it hits you. Everything we Everything we just saw, the destruction of Filtrum, the death, the sacrifices, it didn't end the war, it just brought it home. The episode isn't action, it consequences on a massive scale. It shows you exactly how far these characters are willing to go and how little that might actually matter against someone like Thrag. And if this is what happens when they take the fight to him, what happens when he brings the fight to Earth? Thank you for watching. Bye.